It's almost a year since my best friend passed away from cystic fibrosis. I miss her so fucking much, it hurts more each passing day.
Who would want to date someone with an expiry date?
I have cystic fibrosis and it's getting really bad. I don't know how much time I have left.
My son has cystic fibrosis. Without modern medicine, he wouldn't live to see his first birthday. I'm grateful for the doctors and researchers and all that they do.
I would like to be present for my children as long as possible.
I wish cystic fibrosis got the same attention as cancer or diabetes. We're suffering here too.
My fiance's son died from cystic fibrosis, and 3 weeks later, she took her own life.
I suffer from cystic fibrosis. I fight to breathe every day.
Every breath you breathe should never be taken for granted.
Hospital visits are never fun, but they remind me the importance of how beautiful life is.
I have cystic fibrosis and it is killing me. I wish there was a way to show people what that feels like.
I lost my best friend to cystic fibrosis. She was only 20.
When I was born, they told my parents I wouldn't make it to my 16th birthday.
I have cystic fibrosis, so when I'm very sick, the littlest things make me happy and remind me that you can't be sick forever.
When I was born, they told me I wouldn't live past 10.
I am 37 years old. I have 2 kids that are 9 and 7, and I've been married for 12 years. I have a great group of friends and a small but supportive family. I have to say, when the going gets tough, I think of my family and they are my true drive. Everything I do is for them, and I want to be here with them as long as possible. They are my true motivation. I am truly blessed for all that I have, and I enjoy each and every day.
I went to a camp for CF patients before we knew we spread infection to each other. I have lost all my friends because of it.
It's like I am drowning from the inside.
I was 16 with a lung function of roughly 30%. That year, my mother passed away due to lung cancer. I had to watch her endure the kind of suffering that us cystic fibrosis patients go through, only on a terrifyingly accelerated scale. After she passed, I became sick. My lung functions dropped to almost 15%. I spent nearly 2 months admitted to the hospital while I tried to recover emotionally and physically. Later, when I was 19 years old, I was on the waiting list for a transplant while I attended the University of Guelph. While in residence on a Sunday afternoon, my lung collapsed. I spent over 30 days in the hospital before finally recovering. And just when everything seemed to be in the clear, I started coughing up blood nearly 4 nights a week. This continued until June of that year, where I finally saw some triumph and I got a successful double lung transplant.
We need a cure.
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 Western, USC Charity. I am a first-year student, and I am a patient with cystic fibrosis. I was looking forward to Shinerama this year. USC Charity, you have done some, but I know that you have not done enough. For over 50 years, you were one of the biggest fundraising universities for cystic fibrosis. Although I am only a first-year student, I have been a part of Shinerama all my life. I have spoken. I have rode in the vehicles, down streets. I have walked among the university students before I was one. Shinerama opens the door to people so that they can understand cystic fibrosis. Patients with CF are literally drowning from the inside. We are weathering away with each passing year. We need Shinerama. The money that you raise goes to professors here in our university who are studying us. Your money goes to the clinics and the treatments that help us get better. That money goes back to our community. There are many people in London with cystic fibrosis, but many of them are shy and unwilling to tell. We need your help. We need the support that Shinerama brings. And with many of my other CF patients, I know that we feel abandoned. We feel that we are just another thing that you have pushed aside. The money that Shinerama has raised has brought up the expected time of death from 0 to 50. But people are still passing away in their 20s. Shinerama, you have helped raise $13.1 million since 1964. The CF community wants it back. You do not have to go door to door. There are other ways, but 8 car washes is not enough. My name's Samantha. I am speaking for the CF community here in London. We're taking Shinerama back.